Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We will now see Akat5uki versus Team Exile. Again, it will be the same games as same maps as our last game. So we'll see Dorado into an assault map. Apparently there will be an interview afterwards as well by the team captain of the winning team. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. In case you're wondering, I'm Owl. I'm a representative of Ronin Horde, which is an esports organization located in Norway. I will be streaming our game tonight, and mostly of the rest of the Russian Overwatch League Cup games. So we are just waiting for Team Exile to get ready. We still have another 2 minutes before the game starts, so... Team Exile seems to be ready. Team Exile played on the 17th as well. Came up with a victory against Team Exile Black, which is same organization. And the game is about to start.
Initiating match.
So wish both teams good luck. We'll have Akat5uki on defense first. We'll have Team Exile on attack. Curious about both teams' compositions. Will there be another GOATS map or will see some diversity?
Ready for battle.
You can see
Enough waiting around. I'm back in the fight.
Akat5uki running Ashe, Winston Diva.
In 30 seconds.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
So strange composition, so it'll be kind of exciting to see which kind of map placement they will hold, which kind of positions they will try and engage from.
Double time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Escort the payload.
Widowmaker snapping from a distance.
Time to reach.
Winston trying to jump for the backline, trying to get the advantage of the high ground, pushing off to have Winston and Diva, trying as hard as they can. Winston jumping off. Akat5uki getting the first advantage on the first phase. Trying to hold that choke. See Ashe trying to take out that. Doesn't really get Sanyaru from the distance. It's a big dynamite. That's uncontestable. Actually really strong. Still uncontested on payload. Akat5uki doesn't really have anything to answer for their push. Haven't really decided yet. Widow standing from the distance in main, trying to take some, trying to do some damage here. Doesn't really find any picks there. Tank's being quite aggressive. Gets taken up by Diva. Big self-destruct coming out. Still survives. Doesn't quite make it though. Team Exile getting the first points. Quite fast on engaging, trying to push them back. Trying to force them back as much as possible. Trying to take out Winston here. Winston getting help from both Mercy and Widowmaker. Deciding to jump away. Walleye comes out from Akat5uki on defense. Team Exile trying to find a firm. There's a pulse coming out. There seems to be some technical difficulties here. Seems to be some issues with frame rates. So all we can do meanwhile is sit and wait. Seems to be ready now. Starting the game. Winston trying to take that high ground, jumps off instantly. Widow standing on high ground, trying to get picks.
Just what I
Getting that by Winston, hooks away. It's a big headshot.
Heroes never die.
Ultimate coming out from Mercy on the blue team. Almost kills Winston here. Almost gets Zenyatta. Getting killed by the tanks here, diving Widowmaker. Outstanding from a distance, getting a lot of damage out. Almost having Bob as well. Team Akat5uki trying the best, trying to hold him off. Doesn't really have what it takes to complete the payload here. Setting in Bob to contest payload.
All systems
Getting out. Self-destruct. Strike at it. Team Exile uncontested on the payload. Doesn't really have to deal with contestants on the payload, so seems to be a free push. That's 4 minutes and 40 seconds until time runs out. So they're running with a good time bank. They're trying to run high ground here. Zenyatta and Zarya. Winston trying to contest the high ground as well. Trying to make them back off. Team Akat5uki getting really split off here. Not really much they can do about it. Trans coming out. Zarya standing on high ground. She has Graviton. Is she gonna use it? Still uncontested. Trying to get that back down. Getting Graviton instantly. Trying to kill off Zarya. Zarya doesn't get any help. Brigitte trying to contest. At this point, seems to be game. Or round, rather.
Complete.
Okay, so he's gonna restart his computer. Yep. Even though he's running low FPS, they're still winning the game, so. But this could be a learning experience. Like, if you're playing in a tournament and you're running background programs such as Place TV, or like if you want to record the games, you want to make sure that you use bit rates and qualities that your PC can actually run, because preferably you would want as much FPS in the game as possible. This game doesn't really tolerate low FPS that much because you get high latency between input and what happens on the screen, so you have to be really aware of your FPS. So while we wait for people to get ready again, let's listen to some more music. Team seems to be ready again. Let's just wait for that unpause again.
Score 0 to 3. Switching sides.
It's actually respectful of Team Exile here to play out the whole
Initiating
map. Instead of restarting the game mid-fight or pre-fight. So let's see here. What is Team Akat5uki gonna attack with?
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming.
Team Exile running here with defense Genji, changing Genji with Diva, running triple tank with 2 supports maybe? Triple support, yeah. Trying to sit on the high ground. Running dive gold composition, sort of, with Zarya.
Stop the payload.
Akat5uki here running Bastion. Teleport. Trying to get off that Diva. Doesn't quite get the mech yet. Team Exile doing a really good job here, trying to get them off. You can see another TP coming here, a nice boop down. Finishing off Reinhardt. Senora just sitting on high ground. Pushing them back to spawn. There's not much Team Exile, Team Akat5uki can contest with here. It was a nice effort though. Like TPing Bastion top. It's something more teams should try because it's kind of horrendous to play against, to be honest. So I would say good job on Team Exile, trying to stop that. Almost finishing off their supports. Diva sitting with self-destruct again.
I'm ready to route.
Both Divas having self-destruct. What can Team Akat5uki do now? Listen off that self-destructor, trying to take out. Yep, there's the self-destruct. Doesn't quite get anyone. Little baby Diva here getting mech back again. Oh, they're sitting with Rally and Earthshatter. So they kind of have a good advantage if they team up for this fight. Team Exile finishing off Senora here. Beat coming out from Team Exile. Right, finish off Senora, doesn't quite get it with the beat. Big grab from Team Exile. Not much Diva can do here. There's a big stall on Baby Diva. That's so sad. There's literally nothing Diva can do about it, other than trying to survive. They're killing off Diva here. It's a huge stall by Team Exile. Sonjara still sitting with a trance. Now they have trance, they have almost having self-destruct as well. Trying to kill off that. So doesn't quite get it with the trance. There's a big grab here. Trance is gonna run out. Self-destruct incoming. Gets no one. That's huge. Trance coming out from Team Blue here. Are they gonna get the payload? No, Winston contesting payload. Doesn't quite reach the payloads. Gets held up by Winston.
Victory.
So first game goes to Team Exile.
Play.
Fire at will.
Double kill.
Now we will have Team Akat5uki choosing the next map. It should be a 2 CP map. So Team Exile already having 2 points from before from the previous matches, so they're running at 3 points now, so they will have a fair chance on running pretty high in the playoffs if they come that far. They're gonna choose Horizon Lunar. Maybe. Nope. Volsky or Hanamura. That's the only choices they have. They're saying ready on Horizon, but I'm not sure. Need to confirm the rule set here. And it says Hanamura Volskara Industries. Hanamura, and we have a choice. Decision, I think. I'm pretty sure it has to be a non-winter. And they changed it to Volskaya. Seems to be some already said ready, but that's fine.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Initiating match.
So Volskaya is a map that is fairly common to play in the 2CP. It's probably the map with the highest equality when it comes to win-loss ratio. So let's see which kind of compositions they decide to play. Will we see another Bastion pick?
Ready for battle.
Bastion Symmetra maybe? Seems to me like they are running Bastion. So I'm curious about how well they're gonna perform at this. There's a risk pick as well. Getting that high ground.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. Barrier activated.
Now you can see Team Exile easily just exploiting the environment. Trying to jump here, Diva incoming as well. Matrixing for Winston. Winston still sitting quite firmly here. Bastion getting off Winston.
Routing towards forward barrier.
Zarya killing off Winston, that's huge. Mercy is sitting with the res, trying to res. Maybe? No? Diva babysitting Bastion here. Bastion spawning, can't do anything about that now.
Objective lost.
I'm back.
New defense point.
Another change from Bastion, trying to pick May here. Get the ultimate soul comp. We're sitting with Riptide, using Riptide here. Riptide coming in. Taking that Brigitte. Trying to focus on damage, trying to farm that ult as fast as possible, maybe. Okay. Winston capping the high ground. Huge graviton by Team. Seems to me like blue team still is in the lead. Team Exile still doing a good job.
Time to raise my defense.
Zarya getting freeze there. Big shatter, only getting Zarya though. At this time it seems like Team Akat5uki is only stalling time. Kills Lucio as well, kills Winston. There's only setting up with Diva. Diva just suiciding, not to get stalled. Change to Pharah here. Has to watch out for Ana. Other than Ana, they basically don't have anything to compete with. Now Team Akat5uki overextending quite a bit here, trying to finish off with Lucia here. Right now charging in on point. Goes out again. That's a pick on Hammond. Akat5uki trying the best, trying to deflect them, trying to force them away. Splitting them up quite efficiently though. Farah trapped in the corner, getting picked by Brig. Fire goes down. Still have to wait for that Farah though. Now Team Akat5uki is sitting quite firmly here with 4 ultimates, almost at Shatter as well. Here comes Shatter. We'll see any engagements here by Team Exile. Maybe see that eco push. Hammond trying to create some havoc here. There's ult from Hammond. Rallying is coming out from Team Akat5uki. Hammond is stuck behind. There comes the free zone by Mei. No one gets picked by the self-destructs.
Let's get patched up.
Zarya, ready for duty.
冰墙升起来吧！
I'm engaging with ultimates there. Hanzo sitting here on high ground. Trying to deal some poke damage here. It's really aware of the Mei. Kills Mei here, that's a big pick. There's nothing really they can do though. Decides to back off. Fire coming from spawn here. Almost had that barrage. So that's to be really aware of the Alma. Dragon Strike comes out. We're trying to find a proper position to engage from with barrage. Gets Brig. Almost gets Mei as well. Easily gets away from the oh, damn. Takes out Alma as well. Zarya running really low here. Kills off Zarya. Sitting firmly on Lucio. Lucio goes down. Good team change to Tracer.
This will help. Round 1 complete.
Nerf this!
Score.
Team Exile coming from such a strong first game. Team Akat5uki actually stole them quite well on the last point.
Initiating match.
So really good job. That's what you get from picking Mei. Now what will we see from Team Exile on defense? Seeing maybe some decisions being made about Sombra. Pyro still going on the Pharah, maybe?
Ready
We see
for
Team
battle.
Akat5uki here on attack phase.
В гостях хорошо, а дома лучше.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Still want to play that Mei, it seems. Unless they want to change to Bastion or something again.
ahorita regreso.
I actually had a pick on Sombra though. Maybe they're expecting a Bastion pick or something. That might be the case. Because with Sombra you could just hack Bastion and easily negate most of its damage by just harassing him all game.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Sombra here waiting for them to engage properly. Then he goes on Alma.
I'm out of here.
You're going to be
Alma here strongly from Team Akat5uki. Taking a pretty good defensive position here. He's completely aware of Sombra, trying to flank him. Getting Mei here. Almost gets slapped. Barely dodge asleep. Also here. Getting Lucio. It's 2 picks. Already has Dragon Strike. Strong defense by Team Exile.
Damage amplified. Así me gusta. Mercy in Bereitschaftsdienst.
He's running low here. Mercy engaging with the ultimate.
Let's get you back out.
You want to give them as much damage boost as possible here. Sim running, Sombra running low. Almost have that EMP. You want to survive as much as possible.
Damage increase.
Team Akat5uki here trying to run away. Run around the red corner around him. Graviton comes out. Sombra is still alive. Mercy resting. Survives as well. Gets slapped on top. They're still contesting the point. Decides to actually regroup and give them the point. So now Team Akat5uki has a whole total of 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes to actually attack the point. Also being a bit overextended here. Gets finished off. Now this is a huge chance for the team. The MP comes out. Does double kill with self-destruct.
Adelante.
Now Team Akat5uki basically know they're already in the chance of winning here because they didn't have to invest ultimates. They already used the MP, so they don't have to invest that much ultimates here. Almost gets picked up by Hanzo though. Oh, Hanzo gets slapped. So all Team Akat5uki has to do now is try to take him. Doesn't quite get it though. Team Akat5uki trying to take that high ground. Dragon Strike coming out from Hanzo, doesn't get anyone. Beat coming out from Lucio, Mercy using an ultimate. Hanzo gets killed. Mercy is resting Hanzo.
Schutzengel ist da.
Sombra still trying to farm that EMP on Reinhardt. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, so Alma. Okay. Fast console from Sunyata. Yep, he comes out. Sombra's standing on point, trying to stall as much as possible. Sombra gets killed and they get the point. Wow. Well played by Team Akat5uki.
Score 2-2. Switching sides. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And we will have Team Akat5uki on defense again. Picking Bastion and Sombra, maybe. So trying to figure out what kind of character to play. Sitting there with Diva and Orisa again, trying to get that high ground.
5,
So they're gonna run the same strat as before,
1.
only with Sombra instead.
Incoming. Defend objective A.
Sombra hacking that Mega Pack, trying to make sure they don't utilize the Mega Pack there. Now you can see Team Exile running full dive with Sombra as well. Sombra trying to get the advantage by getting a position to hack Bastion. Bastion already dead though. They're trying to babysit his body.
I'm out of
Orisa almost getting killed. Mercy trying her best, trying to heal Orisa.
30 seconds.
Genji running low here. She's almost at Blade already.
Helden sterben nicht.
10 seconds.
Sombra here almost at EMP. Hacking wins. Blade coming out from Team Exile. Trying to kill that Orisa. Orisa gets killed. Mercy resting Bastion. Genji trying to babysit Bastion here. Kills him off instantly. That's really good. Self-destruct kills Diva, but on Team Exile's team. So EMP trying to stall out as much time as possible. Maybe she should have said EMP for the next one. Maybe that was a bit too overly aggressive. Lucio trying to stall even more. Team Exile for sure getting the point.
Intentemos otra vez.
Now they get 30 seconds to try and cap the next point.
Ultimate is almost ready.
30 seconds remaining.
Sombra is already trying to get in position to use the EMP.
Ganaste apagando las
Using EMP here, engaging,
Feeling much better.
trying her best. Big play coming from Genji here. Gets a triple kill.
10 seconds.
Genji himself killing 5 players, that's really good.
Round 3.
Also nice played.
See you later.
Maybe it wasn't that smart from Team Akat5uki to try and install the point that much. They were already in overtime, so
Sides.
just like going to the point and feeding them ultimates was probably not the best choice because obviously
Initiating match.
Team Exile was the team that got the most ultimates out of it. So as you clearly could see, Team Akat5uki didn't really have any ultimates to answer all their aggressiveness with. An EMP into Blade is a pretty strong combo, I would say, so you have to be really aware of not to
Ready
spend
for
too much
battle.
time trying to farm ults, because in the end you're farming the other team's ultimates as well, so...
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I shouldn't overstay my welcome. I'm probably
I can see Team Exile playing a bit safer here with Pharah and Ashe.
Everything
Finishes
can be
Sombra.
hacked. And
Never mind.
everyone.
Still running with Pharah though.
Get back.
Pharah and Mercy.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Pharah already knows that their Ana is
5,
hard focusing her, so she needs to be really aware, and the map doesn't really support her
incoming.
that much in terms of environment, so if their Ana has the ability to shoot her down, then she needs to be really careful. Sombra already in the backline, trying to take them down. Farm some EMP. Winston trying to take advantage of Ana, almost left him. Ana is going down. Pharah focusing down Reinhardt here. Gets distracted by Tracer. Almost killed Lucio, damn. Reiner going down. Tries to finish off Lucio, doesn't really quite get it. Still has far. Direct hit on Lucio, nice. Now Sombra just flanking. Doesn't seem like she has the best ability to, or gets the most ultimate charges by throughout these team fights, but hacks Lucio. Team Akat5uki doesn't get the Yam when they want to engage. Pharah kills Ana. Is hitting on that barrage and nano boost there. Will we see a nano barrage combo maybe? Gets hacked down from the earth. No, it's really clear that Team Exile already has the upper hand in terms of ultimates and stuff. There's some really nice picks by Pharah. Like instantly finishing off that Ana from when they were gonna rotate into high ground from on the left side there. Mercy gets hacked. Winston trying to bubble it. They use EMP, they engage, they send self-destruct, gets a double kill. Winston is left on top. I'm just trying to punish him, he's suiciding, trying to not stall too much time, they only have 1.5 minutes left. Baby D.Va gets finished off. They're stalling with Ashe as well, Ashe gets killed. They're still having a lot of ultimates. So all they need to be aware of is Sombra's EMP here.
Much better. My ultimate is ready.
EMP coming out, trying to get Pharah. Gets Pharah, yeah. Just trying to kill Mercy, doesn't quite get it. Pharah is still hacked, trying to hide. There's the nano boost. Kills D.Va, almost kills Lucio as well. Kills Baby D.Va. It's a big kill there. Almost gets Ashe mid-air. That's really well played by Team Exile. They instantly played defensive as soon as the EMP got out, and they were already standing in pretty good defensive positions. You see Ana just trying to stand in a defensive position here, trying not to get picked off. Almost get killed by Winston, but gets peeled. Mercy running low here. B coming out from Team Akat5uki. Almost gets the sleep dark on Ana. It's a big ulti, but it gets Matrix. Ultimate coming out from Mercy. Big self-destruct gets a kill on D.Va. That's the first point.
30 seconds remaining.
Now they only have 30 seconds until trying to get the next point. Now they have 30 seconds, 20 seconds to get 3 whole takes on the point. This can be really hard. They only have EMP, and they're pretty far away from any other ultimates as well. So we're probably not gonna see beat or self-destruct for the first. You can see Pharah here. Getting a double kill. Baby D.Va getting killed on point. Mercy resting. See EMP coming out. Kill, yeah, just really nothing they can do about it. So GG is to Team Exile, getting 2 points, now they're in total of 4 points and is in the lead in the Pro Division. So congrats.
Play of the game.
Pyro coming out with a big 5 kill streak.
Triple kill.
Doesn't really show the Sombra kill at the end, but still. So well played to both teams. Congratulations to Team Exile. So now we will have an interview with Team Exile's team captain. In a minute. We're just waiting for people to get ready. Trying to set up the interview here. So pretty strong ult management by both teams, but I would say Team Akat5uki didn't really perform that well in terms of their defense phase. They're literally just giving away ultimate charges towards the enemy team. They already had overtime, so maybe if they just didn't engage that extra 10 seconds on getting the overtime. So even though they get the point by having 10 seconds left, they only get 40 seconds, which only includes one push. So because that extra ultimate charge they gain from that is essential when Team Exile wanna push for that last point with only 30 seconds left. So they didn't have EMP and they didn't have barrage, but they got both of the ultimates during that overtime cap. And that was literally the only thing that actually won them the point. So now we will see. Yeah, I'm getting ready for that interview. We will talk to a pistol maker, who's the... Hello.
Hello.
How did you think it went?
It went pretty good.
Yeah?
Dorado was really clean, and we kind of threw a bit at the beginning, but I think we did a pretty good job, to be honest.
Yeah? I mean, your
the
Pharah,
team-
though, did amazingly well.
Yeah,
like,
Farah popped off. I think all the team did a pretty good job, and also our enemies, they play really good, so I think it was a pretty nice match.
yeah. Overall, I think it went pretty good. Like in the first point on Dorado, I think like the way you attacked, like I wouldn't call it. Like you were in the defense first. The way, or no, the other way around. Were you guys
No,
on?
we were defending at the beginning. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, well, I'm not really sure. I can't remember at the moment.
I'm pretty sure because they used Bastion with Symmetra to get on top.
No, actually, no. We attacked at the beginning and then we defend.
Yeah, because you got third. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got 3 points instantly. Basically, you were actually uncontested pretty much the whole game, I would say. So that was kind of
actually,
insane. But you had some.
We had some problems
Yeah.
with the map pool because we thought there were different map pools and we got scared. But I think overall we are trying to practice goats because we don't like playing that comp.
Yeah.
But at the moment it's pretty strong, and I think we use really good ultimates and stuff. So yeah, I think it was pretty nice. And then on defense we have our defense pretty prepared on Dorado.
Yeah.
And we knew they pull out with the Bastion comp. It was pretty strange at the beginning, but we figured out how to counter it, and it went pretty nice.
Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting to see. But the way you actually use the environment instantly, like it seems like someone were calling TP top in the high ground, and it seems like you just knew that Bastion was gonna come and take the high ground, and the only one that actually has or didn't had the ability to like adjust to it was Reinhardt, because he was literally in the TP's face as Bastion TP'd top. But I don't think anyone died though, so everyone was like.
I think we died once. I'm pretty sure one of our supports, but that's about it.
Yeah, but you had some technical difficulties though. Did that solve?
Yeah. I mean, we had a guy that couldn't come. He had some family troubles, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
okay.
And then our main tank, he was on 50 FPS for the whole
First
attack on
round.
Dorado.
Yeah.
So yeah, he needed to restart the PC.
Yeah.
But yeah, all went fine at the end.
Yeah. But I have to say that it was kind of sportsmanship to actually play the whole round and then restart the computer, because he probably realized himself pretty early that he had to restart his computer.
Yeah, the first fight.
Yeah, but to actually wait
Yeah.
for the round to finish and
I
then
mean, the
restart
thing
was kind
is,
of...
we kind of need to think on both sides. We don't want the match to get stopped every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So things were going fine. So what's the point of, I don't know, stopping the game in the middle of the game when we can just wait a bit?
Yeah. Exactly. It was kind of hilarious watching watching them pick the 2CP map, but it worked out in the end. They picked Volskaya.
Yeah.
It was
2CP is kind of scuffed because you kind of need to play goats on
Yeah.
almost all 2CPs, and we are not a goats team.
Yeah.
Because everyone's played goats, we wanna kind of play another thing.
Yeah. That's another thing. Like, most teams say that, like, they kind of diss goat because they don't like goats, but in the end they just have to. So
yeah, I mean,
it's
it's
kind
the
of...
best comp
Yeah.
by far, so it makes no sense to not take it.
Yeah. But both teams were running Sombra though. Were you...
Yeah,
Did you instantly pick Sombra towards Bastion, or was that like the mentality when you picked Sombra?
I mean, the thing is, Sombra is pretty strong against almost any team comp.
Yeah.
So if at the beginning that they played Bastion on Dorado, so we probably knew that they were gonna play Bastion there. So playing the Sombra, it was pretty smart because it's really easy to counter it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Sombra is really good in all aspects. He's like the good old Tracer,
Yeah.
but with hacks and a huge
EMP.
ultimate.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense also to pick it like you either pick goats or you either have to have a comp with Sombra.
Yeah.
Like that's the meta right now.
But I was really surprised because usually when you see a Pharah pick, you don't expect a Genji as well on the same player. But to see him actually
Yeah.
get 5 kills on Genji, or 3 in the Blade, and he finished off Mercy and Sombra later on, I was kind of surprised. It's not usual for me to see that kind of plays in the matter of the same minute, basically.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we that comp is pretty good because all the team is on their comfortable picks.
Yeah.
So we kind of roll out with that pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's why we every time we are kind of struggling, we usually pick that one.
Yes. So you won both games last time as well, didn't you? Both maps?
No, we draw one.
You
We
drew
draw.
one, okay.
Yeah, I mean we won 1-1, so we draw the whole
Yeah,
the
yeah.
global thingy.
Yeah, so you're running 3 points now until the
Yes.
playoffs, so you're still having a pretty decent spot, I would say.
Yeah,
Like,
I think we are gonna have a lot of chances of getting into playoffs.
Yeah.
We are practicing a lot, and the team is performing on a really high level. So I think we kinda didn't play that well on that game, and we draw the first game we played, but the team is starting to work out again, and I think we will win all the games
So, yeah,
from now on.
we still haven't seen most of the other teams. Like, we have only seen 5 teams now, I think. 4 or 5. 4 teams. But is some of the teams that are playing now some teams that you played with the previous cup, or?
I mean, some of them, like we have Team Exile Black.
Yeah.
They are like our academy kinda,
Yeah.
and we scrim against them a lot. And then there are some of teams that they are from tier 3 as well that we usually play against them. as well, but we didn't play against the ones we played today.
Yeah. Let's see.
But yeah, there are some on the tournament that we played against.
We have schedule pro. There we go. Yeah.
But yeah, Team Exile Black, they played really good. That's why we draw against them. They are like
Yeah.
our sister team,
Yeah.
and they have pretty good players over there.
Yeah.
And today, the place we played against, they are also really good at the game. And I think overall, our team played really good. All of us performed at a high level, so I think that's why we won.
Yeah. From a spectator's perspective, it was kind of insane to watch because, I don't know, everyone seems so consistent and you always seem to have some sort of plan, so you were always... I don't know if it's something that you have fleshed out when you're actually engaged, or if it just happens during the team fights, but everyone is pretty secure about everything. And even though, like, their Ana was, like, hard focusing your Pharah all the time, it seemed like. But you still managed to, like, not focus Ana and continue doing whatever Pharah was supposed to do. So...
I mean, we are hard grinding, and we also have coaching sessions. We have like an hour every day, coaching sessions, so we kind of know everything, what to do at every situation, and our team is working really hard for it. Like 2 hours a day we scrim, 2 or 3 hours, and so we kind of have goals in game to what to do to regroup and stuff like that. So everything, all the team is on the same page, and I think that's why a really good thing about us, that we are really, like every time we say something, we all follow it out, so the team can work really good.
Yep. But that's pretty much it. Congratulations on your victory today, and good luck later in the cup. I'm excited
thanks
to
a lot.
see. Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, and well, I just wanted to say thanks to my teammates that they played really good, and I don't know, for the enemy team they also played really good. Keep grinding, and we'll see you on playoffs.
Yep. Okay. See you later.
See ya.
So that was Pistolmaker. He's the team captain of Team Exile. I'm Owl. You can find me in the description on the screen. I'm a participant from Ronin Horde. We are hosting the EU stream, and we're streaming the Russian Cup for you guys. It's like the Russian National League, sort of. This stream will have a break until after Christmas, so we will have a game the 22nd, I think. No, 7th of January, 19 CET. So there will be matches the 24th on the Russian stream. So if you guys wanna continue watch the stream, you can pay the Russian stream a visit. It's gonna run in the same hours. It's gonna be the first round starts at 7 and the second round starts at 20, so, or 8. So thank you for watching, and see you guys later. Goodbye.